Excuse me.
What's up, guys?
The dynamic duo.
Okay, I'm too close to you. I'm
man,
too close to
what's
you.
up, bro? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's good. Let's get some distance between us. The best.
DJ Kinyo.
I haven't dropped it yet. Turn me up a little bit.
I just need you to stay.
Yeah.
Just a little while longer in the afternoon.
I just need you to stay a little while longer in the afternoon. I don't really do this often. I just need you to stay a little while longer in the afternoon. I need a more distraction.
I just keep a tune up in your head and know that this is not the end. I just keep on going on to sing that song.
It is.
I think we're gonna have fun. So let's clap for you guys for yourselves for being alive in 2018. Let's switch.
Okay.
I'm loud anyway. Oh, this is even better. This is great.
Oh,
I can talk regularly. And then clap for all the great guests who are gonna do some stuff tonight.
I'm so excited.
If you guys are interested, number one, we're a podcast. Go live, Kinyo. Find it on iTunes. Subscribe. You guys listen to podcasts over there? Your
Do you like podcasts?
You don't listen to podcasts. You would have.
You don't listen to podcasts?
They don't like them. Too much audio at once.
Too much audio. What's music then?
Wait, I was making an excuse for that.
It's audio with rhythm.
Okay.
Oh, audio with rhythm.
I like podcasts. It makes my drive seem a lot shorter when you listen to people.
Do you have a long drive?
No. I mean, to work, it's like, depending on traffic, could be 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll get through half the podcast and then listen to half of it.
I'm the same reason. That's why I like podcasts, because on my road trips, that's what I do. I get into a podcast.
But then I feel weird because I get into such a mood that I do that every time, and then when I have people in my car, I don't know what to play. So I get super nervous and I just start putting on random like musicians.
You guys, whoever's in my car, this
like
is my
Japanese
spaceship.
jazz,
Just
and I'm like,
subject it to whatever I want to play. That's how. Japanese jazz. That's what I do. Anything I want to listen to, if it's a podcast, everyone's getting enlightened. Unless you listen to some weird stuff.
I've been listening to just like some urban pop culture stuff, and I've been really into getting my financial situation straight, so some finance podcasts.
Financial blessings in 2018.
I'm all about that.
Receive them. I receive them. It's happening, right?
Trying to think. There's an entrepreneur one that I listen to.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I can't remember.
Okay. That's great. You must be learning a lot from it. It's deeply touching your life.
Then that dude needs to work
No,
on
if
his
you want to listen to one, and I know why I remember, because it's one of the pop culture ones that I listen to, is The Read Live. Oh my gosh. They are amazing. It's just so entertaining, and they're just so up on current events that it's a way to get it, because like I'm busy all the time, so I just need a way to get everything with a dose of humor.
That's why I listen to the Breakfast Class. The Breakfast Club.
I can't listen to them that much anymore. I mean, I love them, and Charlamagne is hilarious.
Yeah. It's too much?
I think I outgrew it. Like for right now. I just, when you listen to something on repeat all the time.
Yeah.
But I say that, and I still listen to the Bodega Boys. Do you know who they are?
No. Okay, alright, let me introduce at least.
Okay.
So, guys, what's up? My name is Kinyo. I'm a poet, and I'm also an entrepreneur. And this is my co-host, Joy. She's a singer, the lead singer in Stereo Fiend.
I am.
San Antonio's coolest band.
I can say I'm a poet now. I read at an open mic.
What? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it your first time reading?
It was like my third time.
I thought you were like a spoken word poet. Like
I don't do like slams and stuff.
Okay.
I write poetry.
And then tonight we got some cool people. We're gonna go up. You have to clap for them. We got Chris Dillard in the house, y'all. Clap for Chris Dillard. Comedy's so important, especially in this
climate.
The Southern Texas climate. And then we also got Will Riley in the house. Clap for him, you guys. This is San Antonio's own Ed Sheeran. I'm joking. You have to ride that wave, sir. It's a good one. You have the red hair. You're medium build. You play guitar.
Wow.
Let's not.
That's not stereotypical at all.
I would, if everyone was like, "Oh, you look like Kanye," I'd be like, "Yeah, that's me and him are almost the same." Keep thinking that until I make the money I need.
Everyone says I look like Alicia Keys, and then I'm always like, "Oh, thank you."
Okay. You do. Does she look like Alicia Keys? You guys think?
Better.
I kind of see it. I had to look for a second. Alicia Keys. Yeah, better.
No, it's like
Alicia Keys. She has a little lopsidedness to her face, while you're symmetrical.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not
Just joking, Alicia Keys. No one take that seriously.
Take it
Beautiful
seriously,
woman.
girl.
We're all
And if
women
you
are
ever do
beautiful.
a Lifetime movie, E Hollywood True Story, I got you.
Oh man, what does that mean? You got her?
She's gonna be the actor.
Oh, I see. Okay. Very cool. I thought you were gonna like rat on me to her or something like that. All right, we also have Matticus Valentin Kole in the house. Clap for him.
Yes.
Stellar poet.
You said that really fast.
Matticus Valentin Kole.
Okay.
Grab his YouTube channel, Matticus Valentin Kole. Everyone do this when you're. I hope you guys are making a mental checklist. I only go over important things. Grab
One
Matticus
time.
Valentin Kole on YouTube. He has a really cool YouTube page, Kole Community. And then Will Riley. I don't know what he does. He's on Instagram though. He has Will Riley Official. It's very cool. That's how I connected with him. Chris Dillard. You can get him at Chris Dillard's Laughing on Instagram. Make mental notes. These are the guys you want to follow in
I'm
San
excited. I want to hear
Antonio.
some comedy.
Yeah.
Are we going to bring the first guest up?
Oh, almost. Okay. And then also, who else do we have announced? We have Zoji, one and only in the house. As soon as you follow him on Instagram, prepare to see his pictures every day in your Explore function.
Body bag.
Yeah.
Body bag.
Body bag.
Body
I love you
bag.
too. Body bag. We have some honored guests in the house. We have one of the Kardashians
Okay.
here with us. Ma'am, please, you guys. No? That was I? Okay, my bad.
That is not a compliment in some circles.
That's a compliment to everybody. Business acumen. They got
Business acumen. They
out
really
the
do.
wazoo. Yeah, they're making money.
They really know how to squeeze a penny.
Those are the only assets I pay attention to.
Really? Okay.
That's the
That
number
was
one.
the
It's the number one most important
You
thing.
didn't believe that when
Yeah.
Kanye said that?
I see about $80 here on the table in
Business
somebody's
acumen.
baggy broke. There's about $80 worth of. I'm just joking.
Wow. I cannot believe it.
Hey, it's Go Live with Kinyo. It's
Right?
back.
Yeah. We're not live today though. Oh, you guys are more than welcome to go live on Facebook during this event. Though whoever goes live the longest will win the night.
Facebook.
There's no
Go
predetermined
live
prize
on
for it.
Facebook.
But if
A
you do it,
digital copy of my band's E EP.
Ooh.
okay, I'll throw in a digital copy of my first 3 books. So you're getting like
I'll throw in a digital copy of my book.
and Mr. Composition throwing in a digital
guys, I
copy
think
of
we're going
his
a
book.
little too.
No, this is real.
This is really real.
This goes to whoever streams the longest
Okay.
on Facebook.
Somebody get your phone out. That's at
Somebody
least.
get on there. That's a
I'm trying to
beastly
so
kit right
that's
there.
at least $60 worth of stuff
That
that
is.
you are not paying for.
Cop on that. $20, $20, $15.
Like
$15.
Oh, he's got a
What is
laptop.
that?
Oh, I didn't
That's 15, 30, 50.
That's 50.
How
Hey,
much are all three
Nate
of them?
Lopez.
Oh wait, that's true. I'm putting in 3 books. They're $10 each, so that's 30.
30, so that's like 60, 70.
Yeah, that's like 60
$60.
bucks.
60 bucks.
Man, this is turning up. See, you guys. Well, the reason why the Go Live Kinyo shows are the best thing you can do with your time is because the audience is the dopest here, no
They really
matter
are.
what.
They really are the
It's
dopest.
always
No
the
matter
dopest
where we
people.
are, we just tend to have fun.
Like San Antonio doesn't. We're like. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say like what do you call a
Aristocrat.
class of people? Aristocrats.
Rats, yeah.
Okay, maybe I mean like the bourgeois. We're the bourgeois. Bourgeoisie.
We are not.
The bourgeois.
Not the bourgeois.
We're not medium.
We're the
not
hipster.
medium class.
No!
Middle class.
No, not hipster. Medium class. Medium. We're gonna say middle class.
Medium.
Let's
We
take
are
middle
the-
class and make it huge.
We are the
We are the humble.
backbone of Texas. Okay, don't quote me on that.
We are the humble and the cultural elite.
Yes.
Family settled Texas.
Humble
Let's grab a
and
guest up
cultural
here to
elite.
interview and then let someone play some music. Who do
Cultural
we want to go
elite.
for? Matticus, you want to start us off? Let's talk a little bit. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Again, you guys, all right, so this podcast is on iTunes. Subscribe to the Go Live Kinyo podcast. And if you find me on Instagram or whatever social media, I'm doing a lot of stuff this month. It's going to be exciting, but it's more fun when I get to share it with people and I know I'm communicating some sort of truth. Me and Mr. Composition, tomorrow we're going to Dallas. We're going to feature at an open mic. We just got the flyer tonight. It looks lit.
Are you
It's
on
going to be
Spotify?
fun. I'm on Spotify. Find me on Spotify. I have one poem on there, Black Lives Matter 2. grab that.
One poem of Spotify.
Yeah,
like
I just dropped it.
Get yourself
I'm
out.
dropping another one
Get
this
yourself
year.
out there. I love it.
I'm getting that Spotify money. Drop. It's
2018,
like,
you're broke.
Bro, I got you, bro.
Yeah,
I got
man.
a dope ass poem. I'll tell you.
oh yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm excited. It's cool. And then we're going to New Orleans. Then we're going to Houston.
going to
That's
Dallas,
just
New
this
Orleans,
weekend.
Houston?
That's just this weekend.
weekend?
Next weekend we're going to California. So follow all the stuff. It's fun.
Really?
Matticus is on the stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matticus, how's your life been going?
How do I find you on Spotify?
Kinyo. K-I-N-Y-O.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Doing good.
It's always good. If you're not up, you're down. If you're not in, you're around. We always try to do what we do.
Yep.
That's why I'm talking to you.
Hey, it's
Okay? How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. I could not be any more blessed if the angel Gabriel had not come down and pop me on the head, do a tap out. It's actually pretty good. You know, work is work, play is play, and I'm always just trying to do nothing else but to rediscover the real inside of me and not let the demon wear my mask.
Okay.
That's all it is, man. But it's been a lot of fun. Since I did Kinyo's last show, I've done 2 poetry slams. I did one in Austin and one in Seattle. And I came second place to a girl talked about her mama's quilt. I was so mad. But it was actually a lot of fun. Beyond that, it's just a matter of just going through the day-to-day fun, the blessings where I can, and not to worry about the pressures that try to keep me down. Gravity does enough of that on its own. It doesn't need any help, especially from me.
Matticus, by the way, Matticus Valentin Kole, if you start watching the shows on YouTube, he's been in like a million of them. Matticus, what are you thinking? Can you give us some words of wisdom on the Me Too movement? I know there's not confusion on my point, but I think it'd be fun to hear. You're always very socially conscious. You drop these socially conscious YouTube videos. You help people parse through a lot of these ideas. Give us some words of wisdom on this Me Too movement.
Gladly. If you have an opportunity to follow me on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of poetry there, plus I do a lot of social commentary. In regards to the Me Too movement, I think it is a double-edged sword. You know, people have gone out of their way to, it's been a very positive impact in helping people to come forward, victims without voices, who have now found their vocals, and that's extremely important. On the other hand, though, we got to be careful that as we're putting a spotlight on everybody who has a story, we also got to make sure that those stories are genuine, that we check them with facts. And that is something that I think is being kind of lost in the minutia. Because the one thing that people love more than being famous is also getting attention when people feel sorry for them. And
Munchausen. I can see what you're saying, but I just feel like it is better to know than not know. And I'm not saying anybody's life should be destroyed because they're falsely accused of. If you're falsely accused, that's totally wrong, and that just shouldn't happen. But I mean, what are you gonna do? People are gonna be people, and
people are gonna be people.
I would rather have the demons found out instead of them hiding, and then more and more women and little girls that this is happening to.
Oh, definitely. And I think, and that is part of the positive, because there's been so many times, especially in Hollywood, when the stereotypical joke about the casting couch has been going around since the 20s.
It just happens to be true.
And it became so mired into the California culture that it almost became a joke despite the serious and sinister undertones of it.
It wasn't taken as seriously.
Exactly. And it got to the point, though, where it's like every time I flip on the channel and I see somebody else being accused, we're not going to have the Golden Globes out in public anymore. It's going to be in San Quentin. It's going to be called the Trustees. You know what I mean? And but as I kind of go to it, I think that we got to make sure that as we're giving voices, that we are making sure that we are not punching sloppily, because what that will do is harm the other people who have yet to come forward. And we do not want to throw incredibility on legit stories.
I've been thinking about that too, right? It's like, so it's interesting. You have to think about both sides. Where do you fall? And I think that that's true, but I think where I fall down on it is, I think that we have, and I can't believe I'm just coming to some of these realizations, but we have an under-narrative of women's voices in America. Like, I think we really, we don't really have a lot of space for the things that women say. Like, honestly, like what they say, and like having them like talk and like actually listening to what they say, I think that we have, you know, we don't have enough space for it, and so when it comes up, and then now we're trying to parse, you know, who do we listen to, it doesn't mean that anyone shouldn't be talking, though. It just means that I think that now that it's just coming into awareness, not awareness, but it's coming, there's nothing blocking women from having a voice anymore, right? So now they're finding their voice very publicly. I think they should be able to say whatever they need to say as loudly as if they lie. There's been like a lie and then like a rape and stuff like that. And I do think everyone should have to go through court and things like that. But I think that we really need to get used to a lot of women's voices talking at the same time and even saying different things.
Yeah, I mean, I think because there has been such a shortage now, like in the day and age that we are with all the technology and all the brilliant women that are out there, they're creating these platforms themselves. There's Empower Her going around. There's just a lot of things. Even in San Antonio, there's just a lot of platforms coming up. So, I mean...
How do you feel? Do you feel that your voice is empowered?
Do I feel that my voice is empowered? I feel that, yeah, I mean, I feel like if I chose to say something, I'd have access to a platform to say it. There's still some places where there isn't access to those platforms, but that's why we have poets and businesswomen who are out there and making that platform happen.
Very cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take like a 3-minute break. This is the only break we're taking this show. I'm not going to do it all the time. I used to take lots of breaks in the beginning.
You just like we talk for 5 minutes, you're like, alright, beer break. Time for another beer.
Well, I don't actually drink. Actually, I don't drink because I find that it impairs. So what I do is I say straight focus all the time. 6 prayers a day. What? What's going on here? Why are you guys coming against me? That's my truth. I identify with the truths that I'm telling. I'm just joking, man. We're not getting into that. Anyway, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then we're going to jump into some poetry from Matticus Valentin Kole, and then I think we will jump straight into some comedy after that, and then we'll just keep it moving. Have fun, have another discussion after that. Sounds like fun, right?
Oh, yes.
You guys are enjoying?
Oh, we're having a great time.
Oh, yeah. Are you get? Wait, never mind. I'm not going there. Quick break.
United in a determination to establish and maintain a peace in which the creative and expressive instincts of our people may flourish.
Against humanity, cause me to lose my sanity. All these rich for casualties, the proof upon this cowardly, the wheels start turning. Overthinking, debating, all I gotta say is so confusing.
Yeah. So definitely do that. And this is my lovely co-host for the night, Troy.
Why can't I be handsome?
Handsome co-host. I was actually gonna say handsome, and then I switched it to lovely. For no reason, because I'm sexist.
I feel like I have a strong jawline, though. I feel like I have this. No?
Does she have an even slightly masculine jawline? Oh, he said it's on point.
You got a better jawline than I do.
It's on.
This guy's dropping game on the regular. Woo!
Alright.
Is that sexist to say someone's dropping game? Do women always have to be pursued all the time, you know? What do you think about that?
I feel like women drop game on men too. Like it's a two-way street. Like.
What kind of game do you drop when you drop?
That's a secret.
Oh man, I want to hear the blueprint of Alice.
Subtle.
That way when I see you out, I can see what you're doing.
I don't drop game.
It's only for the cute guys.
You have like a certain pair of shoes that you know gets the guy, or it's just confidence, and then.
Confidence.
Okay. I think confidence is the only game.
You gotta have confidence.
Isn't that it? What else can you do?
No. Confidence.
You can also speak French.
Confidence.
Oh, I wish.
Truth.
No, I don't speak French.
Confidence, truth, and humility.
Yeah.
Confidence, truth, and humility.
I'm liking the quiet right now, so I think this is, what?
How do you know someone's humble the first time you meet them? Like, how do you know that? If you're trying to meet, like...
When they talk about you and not themselves.
Yeah. This guy wants to be on a podcast.
I feel like this is not
I can see the hunger for fame in people's eyes. Not everyone cares about stuff. You, sir, want to be famous. I can see it. No, don't give him the mic. Don't give him. Don't talk. Don't encourage him. I'm just joking.
You can come back. He's just being rude. Dude, no.
Sorry,
You had the afro. Where'd it go?
You missed your shot. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, you know, it's a lot of fun right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up a comedian if he's ready, and then we'll talk with him afterwards. Are you ready? He's ready. Give it up, you guys, for Chris Dillard. He's really great.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I love
What's up?
stand-up.
Oh, you can sit for a second.
I can definitely.
Allison's gonna give you her
How's
mic
your day going?
after she
Can I ask you
after she talks. After she talks to you, that's what I meant. I'm just gonna give her my after. Yeah. What's up?
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fabulous. You know, it's good to be back in San Antonio. I love it.
So where are you from?
San Antonio. This is my hometown right here.
Good to be back in San Antonio.
Yeah, I've been out in San Antonio off and on for about 7 years, so it's good.
Okay.
It's good to be home.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you do during your travels?
Nothing, really.
Nothing.
Yeah, just comedy. That's about it. You know.
Just comedy?
Yeah,
like, oh, it's just, I just get up and make people laugh. That's it. That's all I do.
You got nothing else to do. I mean, life's over at this point. You know what I mean? I'm at that age where you can't really either just keep going or just start over. Fuck that. Yeah.
You don't look that old. How old are you?
I know. I try to stay young. I lie about my age all the time. It's working.
Okay, so how old are you tonight?
Subconsciously. Huh?
How old are you tonight?
32.
32?
Yeah.
See, now I don't know if that's real or not.
No, that's not. That's a lie.
32.
That's a complete lie right there.
I guess your melanin is just popping.
I mean, it's popping. I don't use anything either. This is all natural right here.
All natural. No lotion, no Vaseline.
Oh, okay, yeah. I use a lot of coconut oils.
Yeah.
Jubilant oils. And things like
Coconut
that.
is good.
I
Yeah.
keep it all natural. No chemicals in my body.
Nice.
Except for beer.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Just water and beer, is that it?
Water and beer?
Water and beer.
Pretty much. Vegetables and
Sounds like a
shit.
healthy diet. You know?
It is.
I feel like you stay very hydrated.
Yeah. Well, slightly. I like to,
Slightly.
yeah. Is that your only question?
Yeah, I was just really talking more because Kinyo made me upset.
Oh, okay.
So-
all right. Yeah. I didn't know what I was going to be doing here tonight. I had no clue.
You're going to entertain the crowd. Or you can just talk about yourself and plug everything that you do. Do you have any shows coming up?
I got a show at the Blind Tiger on Friday night.
Woo!
At,
Friday night.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Is there a ticket for the door?
I think the cover is $3 in advance, $5
$3?
in advance, yes.
And you get to hear this man and other comedians, I presume?
Yeah, there'll be other comedians there. I have no idea what the fuck that show's gonna be like either, so I don't have a clue. I
But
just show
you
up
get
to
to
shit
laugh.
apparently. Huh?
You get to laugh, you get to show up and laugh and
Yeah.
have a good time.
Yeah.
Probably get some drinks. Sounds like there's drinks at the Blind Tiger.
Yeah, they think it's actually in the Magic Time Machine is where it's at, so it's right there. As you walk in, there's like a little door you open and you go down this little hole. You don't like that place? What did it do to you, sir?
They banned me.
They banned
Oh,
you?
they banned you. That sounds like a story for when you come up
It's
there.
probably that hat. They banned that hat. Like, you can come, sir, but the hat's gotta stay.
Jeselnik likes this hat, bro.
It's fine.
Did you?
No, I didn't. I think we're gonna let you do your stand-up. Everyone, you also just witnessed Allison's game. I was keenly observing. That's what does that have to do with spitting game?
Oh, so that's
Is that like a game
spitting
barrier?
That's what she's
What did y'all call it earlier? Dropping game? Regular?
I feel like we talk about the
Now she's shooting darts at you. You called it dropping game. Oh, that's true. That's true. All right, I've never heard of that. We're gonna leave Chris Dillard alone because he's funny. I've heard. Well, this is probably the weirdest way to fucking start a comedy show. Huh? Nah, it's good to be back home in San Antonio because it's been a long time since I've seen somebody beat all 7 of their kids in HEB. You don't get to see that shit too much. And I saw this lady, she beat all her kids with a bag of Funyuns, which was crazy. Shit was flying everywhere. I've never seen anything like this before. It was beautiful. But it's good to be home. It's a real city. It's a real town. The first place my friends took me when I got here was CC's Pizza. Usually when you walk into CC's, it's like, welcome to CC's. Here, just like, what's up, nigga? Like, damn, it's good to be home. I ran into my old friend, a good friend of mine. His name was Hassan. This dude, Hassan, when I was in 5th grade, Hassan was in 6th grade. And then when I was in 10th grade, Hassan was in 6th grade. This dude, I swear to God, I was like, what you been up to, Hassan? He's like, you know, just live my life. I'm like, where do you live? Over there. When the motherfucker say we're over there, that means he is not proud of his neighborhood at all. We know you're from the hood, sir. He's like, yeah, I live over there. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, who you live with? You know, I live at home with my mama and shit, but don't get it twisted. My mama live with me. Like, okay. You're full of shit, Hassan. I get that. Dude hangs out at CC's Pizza every day. He was the first dude to ever drive his car to middle school, which is crazy. But I could kind of relate, because I feel like, honestly, you attract who you are, right? So in school I was a dumbass too. I remember I got a 3 on a math test, which is, some people think they dumb. At that point, you know you dumb. You're fully aware at that point, which is crazy. But it was cool. I got through it. But I've been home for a while. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you leave, don't ever fucking come back, okay? Don't do it. Been at home, my parents are driving me fucking crazy. I heard them talking to some friends of mine on the phone and shit. They're like, how's Chris doing? I could hear the conversation because they had on speakerphone. They were talking about their kids. They're like, oh, Derek, he graduated summa cum laude. Stephanie, she graduated summa cum laude. How Chris doing? Well, his car start. Oh, that's the best shit you can come up with, his car start? Like they're gonna be at home later like, damn, I knew he was doing well, but damn, his car start. Can you believe it? Some fucked up shit to do to your kids, I feel like. I don't know, but it is good to be home. I mean, second place, I went to go visit my cousin. And my cousin's got he's got Barney everything. My little cousin, he's got Barney rug, Barney shoes, Barney socks. Even has a Barney alarm clock. Like the shit would be real cute if he wasn't 26, Did I hear about Barney? Did his little freaky ass? I never think about Barney. And his tantric sex moves? Yes, absolutely. I know about Barney. Apparently he does too. My little cousin, he got fired from his job and threatened to shoot up the whole Chuck E. Cheese. Oh no. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is my cousin's a pedophile, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I've been home. It's been nice. I got myself bought myself a minivan. No kids, just a van. Which is, what you don't get in a minivan is respect. None. It's been really sad, but I like it. I like it. It's in the shop. When I get it out, I'll be cruising. If y'all want to ride, come ride with me, okay? But I'll be at the Blind Tiger on Friday at 10 o'clock. Come see the show. You gonna be there too? You gonna be there too? See, I don't even know what the fuck the show's gonna be about. But thank y'all for listening. It's been real. I'm Chris Dillard. You can find me at Chris Dillard's Laughing on Instagram. Follow your boy. Yeah. And thank y'all so much.
Give it up for Chris Dillard, y'all. Chris D, man. You are very funny. What's your strategy for dominating here in San Antonio?
Dominating?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'd like to keep a low profile and act like I don't exist.
I mean, like to take over the comedy game though, you have to have some hooks, some jabs in your arsenal.
Well, this is work, because most people don't work. That's the work you put in. That's the killer right there.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do? What do you see in you that outworks other people?
I don't know, man. I feel like all comics work hard, but some of them, they're afraid to step out sometimes. You step out, put yourself in a weird situation like this shit right here. They're afraid to step out. I'm not saying I'm not, because we're all scared. I'm scared as fuck every time I do it, so we're all fucking afraid, but you're just plowing through and getting to the other side, which is the hard part.
Is it more fun when you're scared? Because I feel like that's something for me. Like, when I know that I'm doing something like that's probably bigger than I know how to do it, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is why Jesus made Kinyo, because I can handle it.
I can get to this next level, it's no big deal. But but there's always gonna be that fear, and it always comes in different forms, which is crazy. So
what year are you getting your Netflix special in?
Oh man, we got at least another 6 years before that happens. Well, actually I could probably release one now, but it'll be garbage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people release Netflix specials. You can basically just pay for it at this point. It's kind of like an open season on comedy, but I want my shit to be quality. I want quality shit all the time, so I work hard on it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. How would you describe a typical Chris Dillard fan?
Fan?
Yeah. Cardi B listener.
I don't think it's gonna be a Cardi B listener. I just don't see that happening.
I think if you're into, you're not afraid to hear some wild shit, maybe some shit you don't want to hear. You're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You probably enjoy my comedy, but if you want to stay in your box, you're probably not going to enjoy it because sometimes it can get a little political, get a little dark, but I'm okay with that. So that's my fans, not so much alternative, not so much mainstream, but right in the middle. It's like right there. It's like in between. It's like funk, right? It's on the one every time. You never know what you're gonna get, but the groove always gets you. I feel like it's like a little mix of everything. It's like rock and roll, a little jazz, a little blues, So I just think that would be my fan right there. If you're into all types of music, you don't have just one genre that you like. So I'd say that'd be my fan.
So you said that your comedy is a little out of the box and like it gets political, it gets dark, and that for people who want to stay in their box and in a sense not grow, then it's not for them.
Yeah.
So a part of growth is criticism. Do you think that you take criticism of your work very well, or do you take
Hell no.
No.
I mean, I take it, with a grain of salt, absolutely. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's some good criticism. Sometimes it's good feedback, sometimes it's not. But if you're giving me good feedback, I'll take it, and I'll be like, fuck you, but thank you for the good feedback. It's like, that shit hurts, because it burns, it hurts, but that's how you grow. And I was like, fuck, that hurts so bad, but you were absolutely fucking right. So, yeah.
So when did you know that you wanted to be a comedian?
When did I know?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably when I was a kid, Like, I knew I wanted to be a comedian, but I was scared. I tried to do comedy in front of a group of people when I was in elementary school and shit. And I didn't have my shit prepared. I wasn't ready, and I just stood there like, That was the end of my fucking career. I didn't start up again for, like a few more years, like down the road, probably like, 15, 16 more years, so. Yeah. But yeah, I've always known I want to do comedy. I've always done comedy, doing funny shit, But yeah.
Do you think do you have a platform? Are you a comic with a message, or?
Can you cuss on this podcast? Because I just did a lot of it. Okay. I just did a whole lot of it. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I was saying, so do you have a platform that you stand for? Do you have a message to go with your comedy, or is it just trying to get through what?
I like to tackle a lot of social issues, and I like to tackle things that nobody wants to talk about. I try not to do too much, as they call it, black comedy, but it's just, sometimes you got to tackle the social issues that are at hand. But some people get tired of hearing it, but, fuck them. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy. That'll be my platform. I like to do a little bit of anything, and anything that's bothering humanity, I'm into it. So I like to go ahead and joke about it, make a light of it. I mean, that's my job as a comic.
Oh man. Well, we got to bring you back, Chris Dillard, y'all. Man. And before you leave, I want you on here as I do my promotions. Number one, y'all, this podcast is brought to you by Project 4. Go check out project4.tv if you haven't already, people. Project4.tv, check it out. Lots of cool stuff. I promise you'll leave with some value. And then right there, next to Miss Allison, you're seeing the debut of my Rest Shop. It's the merch shop that's going to be at all Project 4 related shows, and it's also, if you go to project4.tv, you'll find those same items on the website. I'm getting them from producers all around San Antonio. We just started. I got like 2 items, and I'm going to have my books in there too. It's going to be dope. I'm talking vending unified. It's going to be some crazy stuff. Next level, New World Order, Illuminati, ain't got nothing on us style stuff. We're going to take a 3-minute break. It's not even gonna be 3 minutes because we're gonna bring up AJM, Mr. Miguel. He's gonna bring some. Have you heard AJM perform before?
Me? Are you talking to me?
I know you haven't. I don't think so. Not yet.
No, I haven't either. So I'm very excited.
So let me tell you guys something that you guys don't know. Because I'm from LA.
Oh, you're from LA?
Yeah, I'm from LA. I still have people also in LA, so I'm an LA guy, to be honest with you, and because of that. Anyway, in LA, we know some things about entertainment, because I'm just gonna say, those commercials about the happy cows in California. It's just true. Everyone's happier in California, So we know a little bit about entertainment. What we do is we make people famous. Okay, we force them to be famous. by just our group energy, because by proximity it makes us cooler people. Now in San Antonio, everyone already is so secure about how dope they are that they're not so much about, you know, making people famous, but it's a practice I think we might want to get into a little bit. So when AJM comes up here, look him up. Look up Chris Dillard's Laughing. We're going to make some people famous this year. Or I can do it by myself, honestly. Fuck everybody except for MT and Kevin Prince and everyone else who came out. Actually, thank you so much for your time and your attention. I greatly appreciate it. Allison, you're supposed to stop me when I'm doing these rants.
I was just gonna let you dig a hole in that one. After you started going on, because I'm an LA man.
Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
Keep that line going.
But look forward for AJM and everyone else who's on the show. Look him up. Subscribe to the Go Live Kinyo podcast. Find Miss Joy. She's dropping
Great
lots
Squid
of
Entertainment. We're going on tour. We're starting tomorrow. We're hitting up Florida.
Whoa!
Look out for that.
You guys are doing two of the same month. Me and Mr. Composition doing two. You didn't think that we could do it together at all?
Well, you're going to Dallas and where?
We would have gone to Florida, but we got a show in Dallas tomorrow.
Tallahassee, Cove, something in Miami.
If you know anyone in Dallas and you feel like taking a day trip to Dallas, come down to Dallas. I think it's going to be at Buzz Brews, because that's where it was last time. DJ Panda Fresh hooked us up with the show. So we're going to drop a full set. I'm going to do like 20 minutes of poems. I'm sure Kevin, he's going to come in there nonchalant, Mr. Composition, any day now, and just kill him. Anyway, it's going to be dope. So take a little bit of break. AJM's coming. Thank y'all.